Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. After this game, the Bucks head back out on the road. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets. Last season, they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Brooklyn now, Rajon Rondo is up there with Will Barton. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's John Lure. And it's Sampson in at the 3. Now here's Rondo. Lopez a screen. Rondo kicks to Sampson. Back to Rondo. Clock at 6. Lopez a screen on Paul. Rondo. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Well, a few things have become clear with Rondo in the past few seasons. 1, Greg, he needs to be happy with his situation in order to be productive. And 2, he can give you big numbers at times, but he isn't the player he once was on that Celtic team.
Yeah, and Rondo, he's such a hard-headed guy and has his own way of approaching things. If you clash with him, everything goes up in flames with his game. He needs to be on the same page with his coach, and he's running out of coaches who will put up with it.
Now Chandler, following Chris Paul's three-point attempt.
An obvious blunder by the defense that they get away with. Somebody's supposed to be checking him.
Lure a screen on Paul. Over in the corner, Sampson drops in the tray. Sampson's got the opening basket of the game for the Nets.
And both teams here early on just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
Osman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Kicks it to Lure. Knocked loose. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul passes to Chandler. Five on the clock. There's the 3. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it.
Man, they had high hopes for a fast start. They get out of the gates 0 for 4.
Lure the screen. Three-pointer, Barton. No good. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to Phoenix. Chandler a screen. And it's McCollum in the corner. Good on the triple.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Rondo against Paul. And Lure kicks to Rondo. And there's the call on Chandler. That is his first foul of the game. Barton outside. Lopez a screen. And there's the call on Chandler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, and guys, that's what he wanted to avoid, a second foul before the end of the opening period.
Lopez a screen. Barton kicks to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Over Chandler. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's McCollum. Passes it to Udo. Ball outside. It's up a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
Rondo dishes to Lure. Lopez a screen. Barton from outside. Barton missing again.
Well, they're simply having trouble getting their legs underneath them, right? They're just 1 for 5 to start things off.
And there's the call on Jakar Sampson. That's his first foul. Now here's McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Paul left side. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Nets trail by 3. Lopez a screen on Paul. Rondo passes to Lopez. And the rejection by Udo. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's Barton. Looking for his first basket still in this one. The dish to Lure. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
I think, you look back on some of the point guards who have become head coaches in the NBA. Kenny Atkinson of the Nets, one of those guys, led the University of Richmond to the Sweet 16 back in 1988.
Barton with the rebound. The Nets have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Now here's Paul. Again, the miss by Paul. And Coach Atkinson never played in the NBA, but a long professional playing career.
Well, he played for over a decade in Europe. And certainly, Kev, there's more than one way to succeed in basketball. And now he's gaining a reputation as being a solid NBA coach early in his career. I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
Chandler kicks to Paul. Over Rondo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, scoring isn't coming naturally to him right now. Looking a little bit uncomfortable out there.
Now here's Lopez. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Paul outside. For 3. And it's Lure with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And a big story for the Bucks team is that they are slated to play their last season here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. And then starting in 2018, they'll be playing next door at what should be a beautiful complex.
Yeah, and it was part of the plan to keep the Bucks happy and playing here in Milwaukee. Goal is to have the venue act as a new centerpiece for the downtown district, and it seems like a fantastic place to build a state-of-the-art NBA arena.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Evans kicks to Batum. And there's the foul. It's on Sam Decker. That is his first foul of the game. And Batum kicks to Johnson.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Pick by Zeller. Moore outside. Back to Paul. 5 to shoot. Here's Zeller. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Just finding the open man. Few who have ever played this game have Paul's vision.
Dishes it to Batum. And stolen by Zeller. And the wide open shot from Decker. They get it back. Brooklyn trailing. Johnson outside. Over in the corner, Batum. From downtown. Kicks it out to Paul. The pass to Evans. Teardrop shot. Paul with the ball. Pick by Zeller. Moore outside. From deep. He can't hit that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Now Paul. Pass to Batum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Cody Zeller. And as great as Nicholas Batum is, the one issue he's dealt with, Greg, his entire career is staying consistent during games.
And with his skill set, it is hard for Batum to be completely absent. He can play, though, too passively at times when you know what he's capable of. And he's at his best when he is active and aggressive.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And his guys are getting frustrated. Coach just really kind of needs to calm them down.
I think, Greg, they've got to continue to believe that the next shot is going to go in. He can hopefully communicate that effectively to them.
And the Bucks with possession here. They trail by 1. And Moore kicks to Arthur. There's a good screen. Back to Moore. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Evans kicks to Johnson. Shoots over Arthur. And that one comes up a bit short.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Paul right side to the inside. Arthur kicks to Paul. Zeller setting the pick for Paul. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Floats it up for Davis. And he lays in the alley-oop. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Paul again. It's Moore. Paul outside. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. No good that time. Evans with some nice D.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Batum for 3. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside Batum.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense, always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
And the Nets adding their own G League affiliate, the Long Island Nets.
Yeah, and the Nets franchise originally, remember, based in Long Island. So nice to have that homecoming. And, of course, with young talent development, so critical for this Nets organization. Having that minor league team in close proximity, very valuable.
Paul is screen on Paul. There's the feed to Paul. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And the Nets lead by 5.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at 3, as easy as that.
Paul kicks to Zeller. Over Davis. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Johnson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And good that time.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
Johnson the screen. Pass to Batum. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. It's the Nets. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we got a close game. Here's Moore. They've got Decker. Arthur out there with Zeller. Then there's Etuan Moore. And it's Ntilikina in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Zeller, a screen on Evans. Shot clock at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. Moore's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bucks.
I love the fact that Ntilikina is skilled at being a ball mover. He's got a pass-first mentality, and that's winning basketball.
Batum with another miss. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. The shot's good from Ntilikina. Ntilikina's got his first points in this one.
And you can see he's been working on that post game. Ntilikina showing some skill set down on that low block, using that length to his advantage.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Batum inside the three-point line. Drops one in from the wing. Batum's got it all tied up now for the Nets. Feeds it to Zeller. There's a screen. And here's Moore outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Evans dishes to Batum. Batum with another miss.
I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Zeller, a screen on Evans. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. That one's on Johnson.
And the potential that Ntilikina has is really cause to be exciting. A lengthy point guard who can run the offense well, and if he bulks up, look out for this guy.
Now here's Johnson. "14 feet away. Milwaukee with the rebound. Zeller's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
There's the call on James Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here is Moore. He's got 9. Just 4 to shoot. A nice shot by Zeller. Doris, we're always talking about players developing their skill sets. What do you think is the hardest skill to develop as a broadcaster?
I think for me, the hardest skill to learn was to learn how to relax, to have fun, to not be anything but your most authentic self, because I think the viewer picks up on it. If you're forcing things, if you're trying to be another broadcaster that perhaps you like to emulate. So I'd say that was the hardest thing.
I always say broadcasting a basketball game is like a running conversation between two people because there's so much scoring and the rhythm and the flow of the game just lend itself to that.
At its best, you're 100% correct.
Well, Greg, the Bucks can be a fearsome defense when things are clicking.
And the Bucks will do it with several approaches. I mean, great numbers in terms of steals and blocks. They force a lot of turnovers with their pressure and ball hawking skill. It's just a matter of when the offense can catch up to the defense.
Here's Evans after the basket by Milwaukee. Johnson outside. Johnson sets the screen for Evans. Johnson kicks to Evans. Over Decker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-3 run. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Zeller. Here's Ntilikina. Another shot, and the layup is good. Ntilikina's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, in that individual matchup, the rim is totally unprotected. He's just got too much size on him.
Evans passes to Batum. Here's Ntilikina. 5 points in the game. Back to Zeller. It's stolen by Davis. Evans outside. Johnson the screen. Paul kicks to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's Moore penetrating. And he gets it to go. Moore's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Ball outside. Davis setting the pick for Evans. Deflects the pass. 6 to shoot. Here's Paul. A rebound by the Bucks.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Moore outside. There's the pick. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Back to Evans. Inside. Trying to find Batum. He's got it now. Moore with the steal. Here's Ntilikina. He has 5. Zeller dishes to Moore. Here's Arthur. And the 3 off target. Nets trailed by 8. Paul, no one around him. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Timeout called, the Bucks. So both teams making some changes here. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Ball again. It's Rondo. A three from McCollum. Kept alive. Pick by Zeller. Back to Paul. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Nets trail by 8. Here's Barton. And Barton is going to throw it down hard.
And you can sense that Rondo taking some pride in shredding the D with his passing. Has exceptional vision.
Robin Lopez, a solid big man who can clean up the glass and Greg get you some points on the other end.
And Robin Lopez might not have great range now, but you know that could change. He says he's working on a three-point shot, and his logic is that since his twin brother Brook can make threes, it can't be that hard.
The kick out to Barton. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Lure. Over McCollum. Lure can't hit.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Paul passes to McCollum. From deep. Paul missing again.
His shot's off, but they're still winning. So hats off to his teammates for picking up the slack.
Timeout called the Nets.
And, of course, for the Nets, I mean, they won't control their own first-round pick until 2019. There's going to be some losing along the way with not much reward.
And Greg, the Nets trading away the better part of a decade worth of draft picks when they went all in back in 2013 and 2014.
Yeah, going for vets like Darren Williams and Gerald Wallace, Paul Pierce, and of course KG. But unfortunately, all past their prime. That team only able to get to the second round, and boy, what a heavy price to pay for so little success in the postseason.
And the Bucks making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. Kicks it to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. McCollum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Rondo kicks to Sampson. Back to Rondo. Nets passing it around. Goes up the baseline. Barton missing again.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
McCollum outside. That's tipped. Mozgov dishes to Paul. Back to Mozgov. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 9. Lure sets the pick for Rondo. Over in the corner, Sampson. Three-pointer, Barton. Oh, my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And one of the things about Will Barton's game that, to me, makes him such a force is how unpredictable he can be. He plays at times almost like a man out of control, and it really does work to his advantage as he is a difficult guy to deal with in those one-on-one situations. Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
Now, here's Lopez. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Rebounded by the Bucks. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Ball again, Rondo. Picked by Mozgov. And the Bucks miss again. Nets trail by 5. Passes it to Sampson. It's Barton on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Barton kicks to Lopez. And Lure wide open. He shoots it. Misses the three. The Bucks shooting 40% since the beginning of the second quarter. Now here's Paul. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. Paul's got 5 now.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built the lead here with a much better second quarter.
Osman. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Ball again. Rondo. Cuts off the pass. Here's Simpson. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Mozgov a screen on Rondo. Mozgov wide open. He fires. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Rondo. Lure the screen. Lopez a screen on McCollum.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
Yeah, his production has been unbelievable. Really a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
And so we conclude the first half. And now the third. Bucks leading by 7. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Robin Lopez. Rajon Rondo is up there with Will Barton. Then it's John Lure. And it's Sampson in the small forward position. Picked by Mozgov. McCollum, no good.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Now here's Lure. Just 4 to shoot. Rondo passes to Lure. No good. Shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. Paul outside. Down low. Mozgov dishes to Zeller. Paul kicks to Mozgov. Back to Paul. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Timeout called the Bucks. One trend we've seen, Doris, is the shift away from one primary ball handler toward a more collective approach. You think that change is here to stay?
Well, it'll be interesting. I do think the NBA is very much a copycat league. So you think back to the 90s and the slow down, grinded battles between the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks to now